Welcome back. This video will cover exercise 16 in the Rhino Training Manual Level 1. To begin, go ahead and start a new Rhino model using the Small Objects Millimeters template, and then save the model as VBlock, as you see here. We will be creating the model in the front construction plane, and we will be using a single polyline in a clockwise direction. You'll notice that I went ahead and included a copy, an annotated copy of the completed model on the right hand side in the front viewport for reference. Alright, so go ahead and full screen your front viewport and let's get started. From the curve menu, click Polyline and then click Polyline. Now keep in mind that we will be drawing this object using a combination of absolute coordinates, relative coordinates, and relative polar coordinates. Alright. So for start of polyline, go ahead and enter 0, 0 in your command bar. And then press enter. These are absolute coordinates. For the next point, type 0, 40 and press enter. Again, these are absolute coordinates. For the next point, type 8, 40 and then press enter. These are absolute coordinates. For the next point, type 8, 48 and press enter. These are absolute coordinates. For the next point, type 0, 48 and press enter. These are absolute coordinates. For the next point, type 0, 88 and press enter. And again, these are absolute coordinates. Next, go ahead and type 8, 88, enter. Once more, these are absolute coordinates. For the next point, type R, 36.77 less than minus 45. Enter. This is a relative polar coordinate. Now for the next point, type R, 0, -8 and press enter. These are relative coordinates. For the next point, type R, 12, 0 and press enter. These are relative coordinates. For the next point, type R, 0, 8 and press enter. These are relative coordinates. For the next point, type R, 36.77 and the less than symbol and 45 and press enter. This is a relative polar coordinate. For the next point, type R8, 0 and press enter. Once again, this is a set of relative coordinates. For the next point, type R, 0, -40 and press enter. These are relative coordinates. For the next point, type R -8, 0 and press enter. For the next point, type R0, -8 and press enter. For the next point, type R8, 0 and press enter. These are relative coordinates. For the next point, type R0, -40 and press enter. These are relative coordinates. For the next point, type R -16, 0 and press enter. Once again, these are relative coordinates. For the next point, type R8, the less than symbol, and 120 for 120 degrees, and press enter. This is a relative polar coordinate. For the next point, type R -40, 0 and press enter. These are relative coordinates. We are almost there. For the next point, type R8, the less than symbol, and -120 and press enter. This is a relative polar coordinate. Go ahead and click close to close the polyline in the command bar. Alright, that's it. And lastly, let's go ahead and return to our 4 viewports and focus our attention here in the perspective viewport. And let's go ahead and select the polyline and then type extrude curve in the command bar. Remember, curve is abbreviated as CRV in your command bar. And let's go ahead and extrude that to a distance of 150 millimeters. Enter. And to get a good sense of what this looks like in all 3 dimensions, go ahead and change your viewport style to shaded. Alright, that concludes exercise 16. I'll see you next time.